guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again in Ark Survival Evolved on the Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Everything over here in the land of Drax is going great. That's right, yeah. We are over here. I was just checking on some of my crops and stuff. I had actually let them go because I had just done regular poop, if you will, just like, oh, yep, that right there. Just like this, I just did regular human feces in each of them, and so that wasn't working out very well, so I switched it up to some fertilizer that I have been using in these bins. Also, we lost Lady Cif last episode, or not last episode, but last night during a live stream, or I guess it would be 2 nights ago during a live stream. We lost Lady Cif. I went up to try and tame a 120 turtle, or not a 120 turtle, a 120 wolf, and Lady Cif was outside. She got attacked, and she didn't make it. So we need to have a little funeral service here for her. I don't even know if I have the gravestone Ingram learned. Let's see, grave. There it is. Miscellaneous. Oh, nope. That would probably be structures. Stone. Nope. Furniture. Stone. There it is. We'll just need 70 stone, which we can get on our little Dodecurus here. But yeah, it was very unfortunate. I was cooking up some stuff up at BTC's place, and was just kind of not really paying attention, and apparently she was getting attacked outside. I had her on passive because I was taming, and so I didn't want to her to attack the tame or anything, you know. So yeah, that was a little unfortunate, but hey, what you gonna do? So we're gonna set up a gravestone for her here real quick. I have a area in mind that I'd like to do this in. We just have to get some cementing paste. And this also means that I probably want to try and get a new bird. Now, I don't know if we're going to do a new bird today, or if maybe I'll just breed one up, or I might try and go find a 120 perfect tame, or maybe breed with a 120 perfect tame. I'm not really sure yet. But there we go. We've got that crafted up in our inventory. And yeah, let's go find a good spot. I think a good spot is actually going to be right over here, looking over the water, kind of where our farm is, but in a slightly different spot, just kind of over here. I think this will be a nice area, overlook the plateaus here. Well, that's pretty cool. You can kind of jump down on that rock. Well, let's go ahead and let's set the sign text. Lady Cif. Actually, I want to do home. Rest in peace. And then if I get enough of that, copy. Nope, not quite. Paste. Rest in peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest in peace, Lady Cif. There it is. It's unfortunate, and the Carbon Enemies is just coming over to say hello and pay his respects. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go back to gathering some resources. We're going to finish up our base today. Not finish it up completely, but we're going to get that shell on. Well, guys, I'm over here just doing a little bit of collecting of stuff, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. So, most of you know that a couple episodes ago, I used the Mind Wipe tonic. Oh, there's Slipgator. And changed most of my fortitude over to weight. If you can see here, actually, let's go to my inventory. I used to have 100 fortitude. 50, I can still go to the snow biome and be relatively okay. Not 100% okay, but relatively. And I got some speed, and I went for some weight. I have 400 weight, and that is actually really, really nice. Because of the fact that you can carry a lot more when you're building. Like, that is one of the biggest things. I'm kind of past the point where I need to, quote-unquote, survive because of all my dinos that I have. You know, I don't need... I like having the speed and whatnot, but as far as like needing it to survive and do a lot of melee damage and whatnot, it's not really 100% necessary. So having the weight is really nice because I am doing a lot of building, as you guys can see here, just doing a ton of gathering and whatnot, and being able to just pick up a stupid amount of stone and wood and stuff and put it all in my inventory to craft it is actually really nice. And I kind of laughed. Slipgator's done this, and I kind of laughed at him a little bit for it. I was like, that's such a waste, you know, why would you do that, yada yada. And having it is actually just extremely nice, because you'll see here, I'm gonna get off the Dodecurus and I'm gonna pick up not all of it, but a good chunk of the stone there until it said I was encumbered. And now I'm gonna grab a bunch of wood and a bunch of thatch, and I could just grab like an ungodly amount and craft up 10 more of those bad boys, and we are set. Now I probably have enough wood in my inventory. I just come over here and start picking up more and just keep on crafting. So if you are into building an arc and you have some dinos already, being able to craft this stuff is really nice, and being able to carry a lot of it is really nice when it comes to placing it. So maybe keep that in mind when you're looking to redo your spec. Alright, so as you guys can see, I had started kind of with the wall here. I did part of this on the live stream the other night, and what I was doing is I was trying to place them from the top down. That's actually really rough, and you can see if we get down underneath here, it just doesn't quite line up right, but I'm okay with that part not lining up right. I guess it's because of the height difference between the pillars and then the top of the ceiling and everything. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. That is something that I can deal with. But being able to place the walls is actually really tough on a bird. The RG is just super tough. So I am going to be placing these through here, and now we have these trikes too. I did not expect the trikes to be peeking through. That's really funny, actually. We've got that. Yep, we're good. And we're just continuing along here. Now, I think, gosh, I don't know how I want to handle this doorway. I think that I might, if you guys have suggestions on the doorway, let me know. I was just going to continue this all the way around. That way I could get like dinos and stuff through there. But if I can't get dinos through there, kind of what's the point? So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I want to be able to park a lot of dinos up here and everything. And I'm excited about the way this is actually turning out. I think it's looking really good, and I hope it's kind of evolved, and it continues to evolve as well, because my ideas that I have don't come to me until I'm partial way through building this thing. So that's a little wonky, but it's all right. All right, so what do we want to do here on the front? Part of me wants to bring the wall down part of the way, because I can't get a mammoth or anything through there. The dinos that I can get through there are rather small. It's just like the trikes and stuff. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and break these two in the front. And what I'm going to do, I'll have to figure it out here in a little bit. But what I'll do is I will take some walls and I'll come up and I'll ramp up the sides of those. So in the front there, let's jump over the ledge there. Oh, I just jumped off again. Dang it. So in the front, we'll have walls, and I'll just put probably 2 walls high, and I'll just put a ramp kind of going up, or maybe just ladders or something to kind of accommodate what we have going on there. But that should be a-okay. I should be able to make that. Yep, no problem at all. And then we just have to finish up the back side here. Awesome. All right, so now what I need to do is go through and break all the inside stone railings. Yeah, I know, it's a waste of resources, and if I would have known beforehand, I would have just been just fine not putting the railings up, but, you know, I had to. Also, you know, I thought some of you guys might say, well, you should have come out one more, but I wouldn't have been able to walk through here. If I would have come out one more, it would have stopped like right here at that corner piece, and I would have had to walk through here, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just not necessarily what I wanted either. So I like having the big open area on top here. I think this is probably where I'll be to park a lot of my birds. And maybe park some of the smaller dinos and stuff. I don't really know yet. I haven't really decided. And, you know, once everything's said and done, I might change it. I might. I don't necessarily want to change it, but I might end up doing that. But I'm going to finish tearing down these railings, and I'll see you guys back in a second. All right, guys. Well, here we are, and I think I've figured out something that I want to do. I don't know that I have all the resources to do this yet, but I'm going to try it. We're going to place walls up here, and that's unfortunate because I only made exactly enough for what I was doing. Actually, I might have miscounted there a little bit. Let's see. Where's my tray? Well, I have to go inside now. I have to go inside now. Let's see. I had some ceilings on one of these trikes, I thought. Ooh, I'm actually going to take those. Did I not leave the ceilings on these trikes? Oh, no, they're in my inventory. Well, there's some of them in my inventory. Guys, what did I do with these ceilings? Did I put them on my Argentavis? Looks like I'll have to make some more ceilings. That's a bummer. I have no idea what I did with them. But let's see. 9. Oh, yeah, that's actually going to work out well. Okay, so I did over-prepare a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, no, that's all wonky. Let's break that stone wall. There. Does that look terrible? Like, does that look, like, utterly terrible? It really doesn't look terrible. It doesn't necessarily look good, but it does not look terrible. So, you can't see through there, which is good. I think we're going to go with it. I think we are going to roll with it and see how she ends up. So, just put another wall there. Get this guy in here. Nope. Of course, it messes up again. You know what? Let's actually do this from the top. Get a little closer. Why was this? Oh, there it is. Perfect. What about this one? Ha ha ha! Yes! Great, great, great stuff. Okay. This one won't get in because I'll have to put some more ceilings in. I gotta find my ceilings because apparently I put them somewhere. And then what we're gonna do from there, I have a nice little idea as well. Alright guys, well I was trying something here and it's just not working out. So I have these wooden ramps that I was going to do, and my plan was I'd have a wooden ramp come down to a ceiling and then the ceiling would come down to the floor, right? So it'd be like a nice little walkway to get up there. But the ramp doesn't reach that. Okay, that's fine. So we will go ahead and we'll put up a stone ceiling. So let me get this into space here. There it goes. Right there. All right. And this, let's see, 8. Yeah, it does not want to go like this way on this piece right here at all. Like, it just does not want to. So, I mean, I could do... Ooh, Tiny was killed. I could do that. And that could work to get up here. It's not all that bad. Let's see, how far this thing sticks through the floor is also going to be the next question. You know what? It's so much in the corner that it's really not a big deal. All right, so this is probably how I'm going to handle this situation. So why don't we come over here? Let's do 7, and then we can do an 8. You going to work the way I want you to? Nope. You hate me. Let's run around. Run all the way around our house. And maybe I can get on top there and try it out that way. Alright, let's try this. Why does it just not want to... It just doesn't want to go into that spot at all. Like, it does not want to rotate. I'm pressing E. And it just does not want to. Alright, let's break this. Maybe it's something weird with that. That's going up. I don't want it to go up. I want it to go down. Man, it just does not want to. Why on earth? I mean, there's nothing weird about it. It's just a sloped roof. It's not like it's only able to be angled one way or the other. But it's just not want to. It just doesn't want to do it. Like, even on the wall up here, it just does not want to angle itself in that orientation. Oh, look, now it'll do it. Okay, so do I need to trick it somehow? Let's see. Do I have... Let's put these in my inventory. 9 is... No, I want 9. Oh, it's not going to come straight out. Darn it. All right. Let's see. I gotta try and trick the physics of the game here a little bit. I'm a little aggravated that I have to do it like this, but it's okay. And of course, my Argentavis level 11 was killed by a Raptor 116. That's a really low RG. It wasn't my RG. Alright, let's see. Let's do wood. Actually, I'm just gonna do thatch. A thatch wall. Actually, we probably need to do 2 thatch walls. Let's try this on for size and see how it does. Hopefully we can finagle this a little bit to work the way we want it to, right? Alright, so on this guy right there, we'll also go one above it. Just like that. And now if I hit, not 7, 8. Awesome, 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 awesome. There, I can put that in, and then we can come off of here. Oh, how sweet is that? How sweet is that? That is absolutely awesome. Now we can walk up and over this and be just fine. Also, I kind of want to work something up the sides here to try and get on top of this side as well. And I was kind of thinking... I don't really know because I can't come off of there. So I could come up off of here, or maybe we'll just have to leave this for another way to do that. So what I'm going to do now, let's close the door. Let's get a good look at this place. Come on. Let's close the door, get a good look. I'm put my food on my bar again. 1, 2, 3. And let's run backwards here a little bit. I thought I heard someone whistling over here. So is anyone over here breeding? Nope, okay, just my imagination. So yeah, that is the start. I still have a little bit more work to do. I want to get some more walls and some more railings, and then we'll see how stuff ends up from there. So yeah, I'll be back in another second. Alright guys, so here is going to be not the final touches, but the final touches of today's episode. I'm going to put up 2 walls over here in each corner. Just like this. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then I want to put a what you call it? I forget what it's called. Ceiling in each one of these spots. And then I probably should have brought like ladders or something, or maybe I'll do a ramp in each corner. But we should be able to just throw these up here. like so. And I want to put in some more, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit once I kind of develop what I'm going to do with the rest of the place here. But I am going to put in, I don't know if I have enough to do it all together, so I probably should do the front first. Oh, hey, no, that's not how that works. Alright, so that's in. So we have 4 more spots in the middle, so I could probably come out, do 2 more down and 2 up, and then 2 more down. But let's take a look at this from the front of the build here and see how she ends up. I'm actually really liking this. No joke, guys. I am really, really liking this. I think this is really cool, and I definitely think it's coming together well. We're definitely going to be doing a little bit more to it, and I think that will end up being really, really good. I'm going to come off the back here at some point and have a ramp up onto there so I can have some of the dinos walk up there. And then I don't know how I'm going to make it to where I can get on top, but I am planning on doing that as well. I'm also considering putting in a opening probably here in the front, maybe here in the front, where these just like these 4 walls right here open up, and so I could fly a RG in there, because I can fly an RG in here rather easily, and maybe put a shelf or something on the inside for my RGs, since they are the big time weight carriers, and they're definitely the ones that need like offloading and stuff like that. So I haven't really decided for sure how the rest of it's going to work out, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I had a lot of fun, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. All right, guys, have a good one.